to Bio 2010, Cell Biology and Biochemistry. I wanted to show you our Canvas site real quick. It's a work in progress. It's under construction. There's a couple things that'll be helpful to get you started. So if you go to your Canvas dashboard, you go to Bio 2010, Section 2, Spring of 2020, Cell Biology and Biochemistry. Mine looks a little different because I have like editing features and stuff, but yours will look almost exactly the same. So your home page just has a cool little picture of aerobic cell respiration, one of the many topics we're going to cover this semester. Modules is where I'll put a lot of the files that you're going to need. So right now, the only two modules that are available to you are Syllabi and Lectures 2020. You go to Syllabi and you'll see our class lecture syllabus, and I want you to look through that really carefully before we come to class together on Tuesday, and I'm going to ask if you have any questions about that. Otherwise, I don't plan to spend a whole lab period going through all the nitty-gritty details of the syllabus. You guys are experienced enough, you know how to handle that. There is also a lab syllabus. I don't teach the lab portion of the course. Dr. Wilburn and Professor Silva will be teaching that, but they want you to have a good look at that lab syllabus in advance. The one thing I want you to know right off the bat is that there is no lab during the first week because we don't actually have a Tuesday to work with, right? Tuesday acts like Monday, and that throws off all of our labs for that first week. So go check out your syllabi, take a careful look at both of them in terms of what's required of you, due dates, all that important stuff. If you keep a calendar, put all the important due dates into your calendar. But that'll be there for the whole semester. The other thing you currently have is Lectures 2020. These are lectures updated as of last semester, and I always tweak. You've just got to know that. So they're going to be up there ahead of time for you to use if you like to have those ahead of time to see where we're going. Excuse me, but understand that they will get tweaked just a little bit. And as they get tweaked, any tweaks that we make, I'll go ahead and post them after I've made those tweaks. So for example, we're working on Chapter 1, Biology as a Scientific Discipline. If I change some of the examples or remove some slides or whatever, once we're done with Chapter 1, I'll go ahead and update this file here for you so that as you go back to review when exam time comes around, you're going to have all you need. So these are really, really close approximations of what we're going to cover. Chapters 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then we skip ahead to 14. This year we don't have, because we had to shorten the course from 4 units down to 3. We're not going to have time to touch on Mendelian genetics. Those of you that take genetics next fall will get to do that in great detail. Or mutations in cancer, and you'll actually get a lot of that in genetics as well. So all of these are all currently available, so you can look ahead at things if you want to. You can be prepared. You can print them off, bring them to class with you. I don't allow you to have your laptops open during class. It's just a huge distraction to you. Lots of temptations, especially when I start rambling on and getting really boring and you start surfing the net or doing whatever it is you do when you're bored. So to keep from that distraction, I'm not going to let you have your laptops open in class. But you can print these as hard copy if you like, if that helps you to study and pay attention and follow in class. Now, eventually, and by eventually I mean within the next few days, there are going to be some reading guides and some animations posted. The reading guides are basically to make sure you can track through the reading without feeling like you have to learn each and every word in the reading. Do you know what I'm saying? Right? Not every figure is going to be critical. Not every table is going to be critical. There are some sections we're going to skip entirely. And so when your syllabus says read chapter 12, it doesn't mean you have to know every last word in chapter 12. You'll go to the reading guide as you read chapter 12, and you'll be able to see what content you're responsible for and what content you're not responsible for. It's essentially a study guide, but to keep you up with the reading and to give you insight into exactly what you need. And then as we come across helpful animations of a lot of these little invisible molecular processes, we'll post those. You're going to have some activities called team-based learning and peer teaching, and there will be some more information posted here coming up shortly. On occasion, I'll post video lectures, either to supplement what we're already talking about. Sometimes on the harder topics, I might just post them to really reiterate what we've been talking about so that you can go back and re-listen to lectures. And on occasion, if we get behind, rather than just scrambling to try to crush everything together, I might just record some video lectures on some of the easier content and put it up there for you to learn on your own. So as video lectures get made or become needed, that's where you're going to find them, and then there may be some important course information that we'll post here. So for now, under modules, you have access to your syllabi, both lecture and lab, and literally all the lecture content that you're going to need. So you can get a good overview of this class just by looking there. You know, if you go to grades as the different assignments get completed, I'll be filling in the grades there. I'll take this syllabus off because you'll have the syllabi here under modules, and you'll be able to pick up some of your assignments here, and some assignments will actually need to be uploaded through Turnitin under the assignment page. So that's really all you're going to need to know about our Canvas page. Make sure you read those syllabi carefully. Come to class next Tuesday with all of your questions that you might have about the syllabus, and we'll just get started as quickly as we can. Let's see if I can figure out how to turn this thing off now.